So I am working on a great big 21-minute long song. It's one of three, in this case, the middle one, or piece number 2. And it starts here with a backwards rattly tree nut sound. Here it comes. And some 21 minutes later, it ends up here. And in between, I got all sorts of different parts. And in this process, there's a lot of just like taking bits of musical string and taping them together to try and get the structure of this whole song. So the point of this video, which is refining inspirational intentions, is that in this process of just getting from point A to point B, I'm just throwing in things to fill up space to kind of make the rough framework of how the song's going to work. And at this point, given that I'm closer to completion than I am to starting, I have to go back through the song and find these parts that I just kind of threw in to link point A to point B, and go in and say like, okay, now I've got to make a real life performance rather than this space filler. And in particular, the one I'm working on is a cello part down here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. It's in blue over here. Let's move it into the screen. So what I did is I came up with this part that we'll hear. It's a transition from one part to the next. You'll hear the last part end, and then I'll start in with this bass guitar part, which is in 7/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. And when I played that and listened back to it, my musical brain went, oh my God, let's put a cello part on this. Which really, I should put a doggy shock collar on that thing, so I stopped playing it because it's so much damn work. But foolishly, I went and grabbed the thing and started playing, and I came up with this piece here, completely off the top of my head. You'll hear it come in here low. And I really like the part. The problem is you can listen to it, it's got phrasing issues, like I'm not ending phrases the right time. And if we go and actually listen to it in solo, you know, there's chunks, let's see if I can find one, where I just play it terribly. Like if you listen to this thing, you can hear, because mind you, I'm just pulling this out of my ass. It's one take, going for it. And because the musical ideas are rushing out of my head, the physical nature of actually having to play it is itself playing catch up, going, oh, what's this musical idea that I got to reproduce? And you can hear that I'm clipping the string next to the one I'm actually playing. yeah, and you hear that ring. And so you say, okay, now I've got a part that I like. It's a great piece of the music. But if I just leave it in the way it is, it's got those phrasing issues because I don't really know where I'm going yet. It's just complete inspiration. And these technical mistakes where, you know, with that open string ringing out, even though luckily in my case that open string is actually in the key, but it's still a big blurry mess. So I've made a copy of this, and there's kind of the cheater way to go about this. Well, the right way to do with this is actually go back and say, what am I playing? Really formulate the piece, you know, distinctly, so I know exactly what I'm playing. Rehearse it a million times. But, you know, with my tendonitis, I'm just going to crap myself out and have all sorts of hand issues if I sit here and play this thing for a week until I've got it right. So instead I'm saying, can I just go and replay the parts that are problematic and make that work? And that's what I'm in the process of doing here, which if we look down here in this ready orange, we'll make this big also. You can see it has these edit points. This is where I've edited. Now, in a perfect world, this would all work great. But there's also a danger in is that you'll lose that inspiration that you had when you just sat down and were all excited about writing a new piece, and you can kill it dead. So I need to balance this. Am I making it better or am I killing it dead? So you see this first bit, I didn't change anything because I'm happy with what I did here. It's just a low rumble under that bass guitar part. And that's working out so far. Now, mind you, when you come in, you play the other parts. It's like the playing, because the cello is so sensitive to bow pressure and how strongly you're fretting out the note with your finger. There are going to be minute changes in the timbre of the instrument. But so far, I'm thinking that's working out. I worked on this a lot last night, and then I just went like, this drives me crazy. I got to go to bed. It's too late. And there's always that moment, which is now, tomorrow morning, when I listen to it over again, and you either get the, oh wait, that's working, I'm fine. I was just getting too overly, you know, nitpicky. Or you listen to it and you go like, oh my God, that's crap. Let's just start over. So anyway, that's today's project, is to take one of these raw inspiration parts and then milk out of it the ideas, the melodic ideas and the spirit of it and how it fits into the music, and then go and remove the mistakes that naturally happen when you're just pulling something out of your ass in the moment, and then making it into a real life performance that then can sit in the rest of the mix and become part of the complete song. Anyway, today's project. See ya.